You already know what you should be doing right now. You have known for a while. And yet here you are, watching, waiting, telling yourself the same thing you told yourself yesterday. This is the story of a wolf, and it is also, without question, the story of you. But before the wolf became a warning, you should know that this wolf had everything. You have a plan. You always have a plan. The goal is clear. The path is there. And yet every night you go to sleep, having not started. Tomorrow, you tell yourself, tomorrow. This is not laziness. This is something far more dangerous, and Buddhism saw it coming. Long ago, a teacher told a story about the most powerful wolf in all the forest. A wolf so strong, so fast, so gifted that every creature in the forest knew his name. He could outrun the deer. He could outthink the fox. He was built to be great. But every morning when he woke to hunt, the wolf would pause and think and wait. Today the wind is wrong, he said. My legs are stiff. The timing is simply not right. Tomorrow I will hunt the great stag, the prize worth waiting for, not these small ones. And so he waited for the perfect moment, for the perfect conditions, for the perfect day. The other wolves did not wait. They hunted small prey, messy, imperfect, and real. The powerful wolf watched them and felt superior. They settled for small. He was meant for more. Weeks passed. The forest began to change. The leaves turned gold, then brown, then fell. The stag he had been waiting for grew smarter, faster, harder to catch with every passing day. The wolf had rested so long, his muscles softened, his instincts grew quiet. He began to forget. Winter came without warning. The snow fell heavy, and the forest went silent and cold. The wolf went to hunt, for the first time in months, and he was slow. The prey escaped every time. The wolf, built for greatness, could not catch what he once ignored. The other wolves, the ones who had hunted every imperfect day, they survived. They were strong. And the powerful wolf sat alone in the snow, finally understanding what he had done. He had not been resting. He had been dying, one comfortable, chosen day at a time. The Buddha called this Moha, a Sanskrit word that means delusion, a quiet fog inside the mind. Not stupidity, not weakness. Moha is the comfortable lie the mind tells to protect you from fear. Your brain does not procrastinate because it is broken. It procrastinates because it is doing its job. Its job is to protect you from pain, and starting something real always feels like pain. The pain of failing, the pain of judgment, the pain of trying and discovering you are not enough. So your brain invents a more comfortable story. You are just waiting for the right moment. You are preparing, you tell yourself, planning carefully, almost ready. Just a little more time is all. This is the wolf asleep inside you, dressed in the language of patience and wisdom. Buddhism did not call procrastination a character flaw, it called it a form of suffering. Because the wolf did not choose to be weak, he chose comfort, and comfort became his weakness. The monks who studied the mind noticed something important. The wolf's greatest enemy was never the winter. It was the warmth of the den, the reasonable excuse, the almost started plan left on the floor. Comfort is not rest. Rest prepares you to move. Comfort teaches you that moving is unnecessary. Here is what the monks understood, what most people spend a lifetime never learning. The perfect moment you have been waiting for? It was never coming. It was never real. The right moment is a story, a myth, one your own mind wrote to justify staying still. There was a student who came to a monk and said, "Master, I am not ready yet." The monk looked at him quietly, then asked one question. "How long have you been not ready?" The student thought carefully. 3 years, he admitted. The monk nodded. And before those 3 years? The student had no answer, because the not ready had always been there, waiting alongside him. The monk said, "You are not waiting to be ready. You are waiting to stop being afraid." And here is the truth about fear that no one tells you when you are young. Fear does not disappear when you feel ready. Fear disappears when you begin. Only then. Not when you are fully prepared, not when conditions are right. When you begin. The wolf who hunted small prey every day was not settling for less. He was training. Every imperfect hunt made him faster. Every failed attempt made him wiser. Every try made him real. The great wolf waited for the great hunt, and in waiting, waited himself into nothing. Neuroscience now confirms what the monks already knew. Action creates motivation, not the other way around. Your brain releases dopamine when you make progress, not when you plan to make progress. The motivation you are waiting to feel before you start only comes after you have already started. Every day you wait for motivation is a day you guaranteed you would feel absolutely none. The Buddha described what he called the first arrow and the far more dangerous second arrow. The first arrow is the pain that life shoots at you, the challenge, the obstacle, the difficulty. The second arrow is the one you shoot at yourself. I should have started this years ago. I wasted so much time. I knew better. What is wrong with me? Why can I not begin? The first arrow you cannot always avoid. The second arrow is always, always your choice. So what do? Not with your grand life plan, right now, today, this evening. You find the smallest version of the thing you have been avoiding, and you do that. Not the whole hunt, just one step into the forest, 10 minutes, one line written, one message sent. The wolf does not need to catch the great stag today. The wolf needs to leave the den. Because the body that hunts badly today is stronger than the body that rested perfectly. You are not behind. You are not too late. You are not the wrong person for this. You are simply a wolf who has been sleeping. And sleeping wolves can always still wake up. The question is not whether you are ready. It is what will you do in the next hour. Not tomorrow, not when circumstances improve, not when you finally feel like yourself. Now. The wolf finally understood. Not one dramatic wasted moment, just thousands of small, comfortable choices. He stood from the snow without waiting to feel ready. He simply, finally, stood. That decision, to stand without certainty, to move without readiness, that was the real hunt. If this story reached something inside you, leave it in the comments. What is your sleeping wolf? What is the one thing you have been waiting to begin? Name it, even just for yourself. The wolf in this story never lacked talent. He lacked just one thing, a single, imperfect step. Take yours. Not perfectly, not completely. Just one imperfect, courageous, honest step forward. If this helped you, share it with someone whose wolf has been sleeping far too long.